Okay, welcome to our next lesson. Today we will be moving off and stopping. So basically I will teach you how to move the car, basically drive off, and then we'll go up the road and we will stop somewhere at a safe place. Now if I show you ahead, if you see the bend ahead, just after the bend we will stop. Okay, so this exercise is known as moving off and stopping. Okay, now what we'll do a dry run of how to move off. But before we do that, I want to talk to you about a routine called MSM. Can you repeat that for me?
MSM.
Do you know what it stands for?
No.
It stands for mirror signal maneuver. Okay, what that means is to move off from here. Obviously after when we do the dry run, we will first of all check the mirrors. Now when we move off, we'll look over our left shoulder, making sure nobody's on the left, which is that window there.
Okay.
Then we'll check our left mirror, making sure nobody will come in front of us and cross the road. Then we'll check the interior mirror, making sure it's safe behind. Then we'll check our offside mirror. So that's your mirrors, your checks. Then we will signal. By signaling, what do we mean?
Indicating that we're moving off.
Yes, you're informing other drivers that you'll move from your place. So mirror signal is done. Before we maneuver, we will check the blind spot.
Okay.
Okay, do you know what the blind spot is?
No.
The blind spot is the areas, especially over your right shoulder, which is not picked up by the mirror. I'm going to show you the diagram to explain further about the blind spots. Now if you look at this diagram, it's showing you the areas which you cannot see. For example, the red area here, the side mirror will not pick up. This red area here, you will not be able to see because of the pillar. Then there's an area here over your left, near side, the red area which the mirrors do not pick up. But there's a large area here over your right shoulder. For example, if you look over your right shoulder, you can see the fence, isn't it? The metal fence. Now if there's a car there, and if you don't see it, you move off and you don't look over your blind spot, then the mirrors will not pick it up. So that is why if you turn your head, that's you check that side, and if that is clear, you will move off. So I'll just further explain to you a bit more about the blind spot. Now if you look at this diagram here, it's showing you a lorry and the red car. Now the red car is on the blind spot of the lorry. The lorry is signaling to change lanes. Look at the shoulder in order to see that. The lorry changes lanes now. What will you do to the car? You'll hit him. Do you see? So that is why, with more experience, you shouldn't drive in a driver's blind spot of another car, okay, or a lorry, which is very important. Okay. Now we'll move on to moving off and stopping. There's also a routine I want to teach you, which is known as POM. P-O-M. Repeat that for me.
P-O-M.
P stands for preparation, O for observation, M for maneuver. Preparation, observation, maneuver. What we'll do a dry run of how we should move off. Okay. So if you put the clutch down for me,
Yeah.
Select, hold the steering wheel. Good. Select first gear. Well done, good. Hand back on the. Now take your right foot on the gas. A slight pressure on the gas. Let the clutch up slowly, not all the way.
Okay.
Up more. Remember the engine is not on, so right. Now, this is known as the biting mode. Don't let the clutch up or down anymore. Fit still. Okay. You've got the biting mode. So the preparation is done. Okay? So keep your hand there. Now we need to observe. So you look over your left shoulder. Remember, over your left shoulder. 1. Left mirror 2. Interior mirror 3. Offside mirror 4. Then you look ahead. You signal. So signal for me. So you're telling people that you're going to move off. Now, prepare the handbrake. So get your hand on the handbrake, good. Keep it like that, look over your right shoulder. Is it clear?
Yep.
Release the handbrake. And hand back on the steering. Now the car will be moving. And then you steer slightly to the right and slightly to the left, and you should be going on a straight course.
Okay.
Now when we stop, let the clutch up fully. So imagine you're driving now, the car is moving. When we stop, I'll tell you, imagine you're driving, because this is a dry run we're doing. Now when we stop, I'll tell you, I'd like you to pull up on the left. I'll point the specific place that I want you to stop on. So the first thing you do is check your mirror, your left mirror. The mirror signal routine coming into action again. So mirror, then you signal left to tell people that you're stopping on the left. Then you'll get you steer slightly to the left, get your feet on the brake and the clutch. And as you steer slightly to the left, you steer slightly to the right, slight pressure on the brake. You'll put the clutch down and you'll apply gentle pressure on the brake to stop the car. Once you've stopped, you apply the handbrake. Yes, do that for me. Okay. And you put the gear into neutral and you relax. Now you have stopped and we can switch the engine off. Now we will do this for real now. Okay. Do not worry about anything because all you have to do for the time being is I will tell you what to do and you will try and do what I tell you to do. Once we've done it 3 or 4 times, you'll get the rhythm. Okay. So there's nothing to worry about. Have full confidence. Okay, we're only going maybe 100 feet up the road and then we will stop. Now I will teach you how you should move the car, drive off and stop. This is known as moving off and stopping. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to actually instruct you step by step what you have to do. And all you have to do is just try and follow my instructions. That's all there is. Then after you've done it 5 or 6 times, you'll get the routine and you will be able to do this by yourself. Is that okay? So the first thing before we move off, obviously we need to start the engine. Okay. Now before you start the engine, always make sure the parking brake or the handbrake is on. So if you just check if it's on.
Yes, it is.
Yeah. And you check the gear is in
Neutral.
So check if it's in neutral. Basically push to the left, push it. Yeah, and now to the right. Now you know for a fact that it is in neutral. Okay, you got your seatbelt on? Okay, cool stuff. Okay, we can start the engine. So start the engine for me. Cool. Okay, now if you just grip the steering wheel. Okay. We're not going to go far, we're just going to go up to that white car and just pull up behind the white car and we'll try and leave enough space so you can pull out again. And we might go a bit further, we'll see if it's this because we can't see much from here. Okay, so first of all, if you put the clutch down and select first gear and with your right foot put slight pressure on the gas. Okay, a constant pressure, that's fine. Yeah, slowly let the clutch up to biting point, so not all the way, let the clutch up more, feel the vibration, you'll feel the car vibrating and you'll feel your left foot vibrating as well. Bit more up. Yep. Clutch down a fraction, just a little. Yeah, don't let it up anymore, just keep still now. Yeah, now you're ready to move. So before you move, remember the preparation is done now. So you do the observation. So you start from your left. 1,
2,
and 4. Then you
indicate.
Yes. Tell people you. Now prepare the handbrake, and before you take that off, look over your. Is that clear on the right?
Yeah.
Cool. So now you release the handbrake. Excellent. That's enough steering. Okay, very good. Slowly clutch up fully. Don't change gear, just keep on first gear now. Grip the steering wheel. Cool. And we will be looking, keep slightly to the left because the road is slightly bendy here, so we just want to see if anybody is coming from ahead. Okay, we'll go straight ahead, we'll continue up the road till the end of the road. Okay, now if you look straight, it is easy to keep the car straight. Look at the direction you want to go. Rather, if you look on the left, you'll actually steer to the Left, you probably get closer. You look straight. Now, we'll pull up just after the silver car on the left. Now wait, first you check your, then you check your left mirror. You look at, indicate, tell people that you're good. Now try and keep your hand on the steering wheel. Now get your right foot on the brake, but do not press the brake. In other words, cover brake. No, get your right foot on the brake, cover. Steer slightly to the left, good. Keep that steering on, keep it as it is. Put the clutch down now, all the way. A little bit to the right, more to the right. More off brake, more to the right. Leave the steering and gently brake now, gently. Excellent. Keep the clutch down. Put the handbrake on. Select neutral. Clutch up and relax yourself now. Well done. Well done. We have actually moved the car and we successfully stopped on the left. And if you can just switch the engine off for me, please. Thank you.